check out this 14 weeks roadmap that I built for data scientists to become a data engineer or to learn data engineering. In this roadmap, I put everything together that you need as a scientist to actually either become a data engineer or use data engineering in your job. Because as you know, you're not just developing the models, you're also going to need to put them in production and train in production. And with data engineering, you can do that. And the 14 weeks roadmap is this. I put in there first the introduction, then look into platform and pipeline design. This is very important for you. Understand what is a data platform, what are the pipelines that you're usually building, which tools are going to be where in that whole platform design. Then Docker fundamentals. Docker is super important for you in week 2. You need a way to distribute your code, to deploy your algorithms, your models in production that works basically everywhere. Relational data modeling is also important because this will teach you also a bit how to work with databases, and very often you have some metadata that you need to store. So relational database or relational data modeling is always important. This is one of the fundamentals, I think. Then you need to start working and designing APIs in week 4, because an API is something every real good model needs. Usually you want to wrap your code around an API so that others actually can use it and that you can make it more modular. In week 5 and 6, I recommend doing a machine learning and containerization example on AWS. I have that here in my academy, where you bring in data and this will get sent through an algorithm, and this will actually do a sentiment analysis, and you're doing the deployment and everything. After there, I think 1 week for a hands-on part where you do ETL and where you do a CI/CD example, so you easily can bring your code into production. And then one of the things that you need is building a lakehouse on AWS and GCP. This will help you actually explore the data and pre-process the data, but mostly for exploration and for storage. Then orchestration with Airflow, because your models and your process need to be orchestrated. Then you pre-process data with Spark, especially if you have a lot of data, you need to do pre-processing. Then build a complete streaming pipeline on AWS, Azure, or GCP, because when you apply your data, you very often need to do it in a streaming way and not just batch processing. And then one other thing is actually using Elasticsearch to look into logs, because you don't want to work with log files. You want to have a system that actually processes them. Yeah, that is the complete process. 14 weeks for a data scientist to learn data engineering and either become an engineer or use that in your day-to-day business. So have fun, learndataengineering.com.